Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aquarius. I hope all's well in your world, Aquarius. I'm going to ask a question. New love prospects or connections? Anything new? Oops, there's a card that doesn't belong there. Let me put that on the next and shuffle it in. New love prospects for Aquarius. Yeah, so some of you have been waiting for something here, waiting for the one. You may feel the ship has sailed. It could be someone who's pushed you away or you've pushed this person away, but it's feeling a little guarded, defensive. I feel like you're kind of being careful what you believe here too, because it has to do with waiting for some kind of news, a situation to come into fruition. Yeah. I do see confusion, illusion, things that are hidden. So there's something that's kind of confusion. There's some sort of mystery here, I feel. Yeah, someone's going very deep into their emotions too, deeply emotional. I do see a reason to celebrate. So it's an energy of someone letting someone in. Someone here who's guarded. They need to let their guard down to let someone in. This could be yourself. But like I say, I feel someone here is waiting for a situation to come to fruition. They feel the ship has sailed. They're confused. They're not sure what to believe. Yeah, but it's about letting guard in, letting someone in emotionally. Someone who pushes someone away. Yeah, we have two people. It's about connecting, seeing eye to eye. See, it's about connecting emotionally. It's about letting someone in. The emotional connection. One more card. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So something ended. I see a painful period in someone's life is over. So there was some sort of confusion, unknown. Someone may have pushed you away. There's something deeply emotional, something they likely were keeping to themselves. But it's about letting someone in. Someone didn't let you in, or you didn't let them in. But it has to do with an energy that's now over. It's over. Yeah. So I do feel there was deep emotions. Yeah, some of you are no longer talking to someone, no longer giving. I feel like you were waiting for someone to reciprocate. Now I feel some of you are actually looking elsewhere. A painful period's over. But the interesting thing is I think this person's going to reach out here. I do think you're going to get some kind of reciprocity here. But we shall see, because it has to do with two people talking, letting each other in. Someone has ended something. Someone's sharing something about an ending that was painful. The painful period's definitely over. So it has to do with going down this path. See, it has to do with things that you're waiting for some sort of acknowledgement. It's about doing things together, spending time together. It's someone who often just pushes someone away. So I feel this waiting for that acknowledgement. Yeah, let's have a look at the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with coming together, partnering up. This could be a place. It's an energy of someone who's defensive. It's like not letting somebody in, keeping things secret, keeping everything to themselves. It leads to confusion. And this is what I feel, feeling confused. And leaving this behind. So let's have a look at the moon. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles energy now. So some of you, if it is yourself in this energy, looking at this situation, feeling this ship has sailed, it's too little too late. Yeah, I do feel some of you have moved on. It's over. Because I feel you're kind of looking at this. If it's not yourself, this is someone else doing this. But it has to do with looking at the details of the situation, partnering up. It's about doing things together. See, it's someone who never wants to do anything. You're always waiting for them to reach out. If you were to reach out, they'd probably ignore you. You know, it's an energy of someone who's guarded, defensive here. Yeah. Like I say, it's an energy of feeling confused. And I feel this is someone you no longer see a future with. Yeah, it's an energy of moving on. It's an energy of movement, waiting for someone to make a move. But I feel like you're going to move on here. I feel like you have, if you are the feminine. Yeah, see someone who ghosts, someone ignores them, feeling lonely. Some of you long for love. You're feeling lonely. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. See, it's all about investing. Two people investing emotionally, and that's what it is. Somebody doesn't want to invest emotionally, or they just don't want to let somebody in. I do see a lot of negative thoughts that somebody is keeping to themselves, feeling sad, lonely, left out in the cold, or someone's ghosted you and ignored you here. I don't think you're invested in this so much, because I feel like you were being patient, hoping patience would pay off here. Yeah, see, after a period of time, seeing things differently, temptation. So it's this, I got a feeling this is someone who's taking a step back, seeing things completely different than they did before, or it could be yourself. But it has to do with patience, testing. Someone's testing the water. They're going to reach out here. Now, it could be yourself reaching out, but it looks like it's coming towards you. Yeah. Because you're walking away. See, you're walking away, feeling something is off. It doesn't feel right. And if it's not yourself, it's the other person, because they may be feeling something was off. And I do feel like there is this point where something is off. It doesn't feel right. But it does look like an energy of someone who, it's about preparing, someone preparing, getting prepared. They weren't prepared. So I don't know what happened. Someone who kept it to themselves, they're not letting someone in. They're not letting someone in. It's like keeping it all to themselves. So yeah, there it is. You may actually get something you want here. It has to do with wish fulfillment. Some kind of wish fulfillment here. See, walking away. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Some of you have left something behind. It's an energy of maybe looking at your type, the type of people who don't let you in. I mean, often the Queen of Pentacles is a person who sometimes acts aloof, like they're not interested. It could be the other person feeling that way. Because it's a mystery how someone feels. Someone who keeps all their feelings to themselves. But if it wasn't yourself, it's the other person, and you're looking at the details. It has to do with partnering up, stability. It's about feeling safe, where you don't really feel safe. Like you wanted to connect. It's all about stability, financial stability, or just feeling safe with someone. There was something missing, something lacking. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who doesn't put any effort in. So I feel some of you, while you're waiting, you're just focusing on work. I see taking care of your house and home. Focusing a lot on work, because it looks like you don't see a future with someone here if it's yourself. If you are in the feminine, I should say. Yeah. There it is, someone getting themselves out. See, putting all the cards on the table, all the cups on the table. See, happiness, feeling happy. But it's an energy of someone who's seeing things different after a period of time. Because the situation is over. So now this is an energy of someone preparing. I feel some of you preparing yourself. But it's the other person maybe wasn't prepared. We'll see. Yeah, it's an energy of a test. Somebody testing the water, reaching out to see if you reciprocate. It's a bit of a temptation. Yeah, see, reaching out. Someone's getting ready to reach out to see if you're interested. It could be another person. It's quite possible you've moved on from a situation. This could be another person. But I feel with the Queen of Cups, it's an energy of, just kind of waiting for that person to reciprocate. Somebody didn't. So now you have another, I feel like you got another person coming in. I'm feeling a lot of happiness here. Feeling happy, getting yourself out there. Yeah, finding that emotional balance too. See, balancing out those emotions. Someone who is balanced too with this energy. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. See, someone's about to reach out. You're about to get something you want, but it's whether you actually want it now that it's coming. That's what I feel. Someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves, morals, values. See, you're just not on the same page with someone. So I feel this is, and it has to do with some sort of commitment or faith here. Someone who doesn't have faith in themselves. It's just someone who's negative. They come in, it's somebody who maybe feels you don't bring something to the table, but I feel like you do. It's an energy of two people coming together, letting each other in, building each other up. See, when you don't reply to somebody, you ghost them, you're actually tearing them down. So it's often self-esteem where people do that, Yeah, because it's a person who's not putting in effort. I feel like you put a lot of work and effort into this, and then you didn't receive anything. Not getting anything in return. So that's why I feel you're not so sure about this person, but you're trying to control your emotions here, staying balanced here. Again, it's almost like temperance too. Something is feeling off. It doesn't feel right. But it's an energy of trying something different. And I feel like you have faith in yourself. The feminine, you have faith in yourself. To no longer give to this person, it's over. See, I feel like some of you, it's just over. But then you have this person reaching out. Who is the person reaching out? Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who doesn't come in right. See, and it's where you often have that moment where you balance out your feelings, emotions. You look, I don't think there's someone you see a future with. They're not right for you. Someone who doesn't come in right, they're not fair. They don't treat you right. So this is yourself here. Yeah. I do see someone coming in, though. I mean, there is definitely an energy of someone reaching out. You know, you've got someone who's curious about you, learning something. They're learning something here. A curious stranger. So it does look like you have something coming in. You're about to get something you want. I feel this wish fulfillment, the right one. It's all about the one, the right person. Tell me about that three. You do bring something to the table. You have skills, but you want somebody who's stable, that you feel safe and secure with. You want stability. So this is somebody who, they could have some Taurus in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And if it is yourself that way, a masculine, I feel like you're curious about someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves. Someone here is actually marriage material. The Queen of Pentacles is marriage material. It's a practical, sensible person who makes a comfortable home, or they're just very balanced. Somebody who's very organized. But there's all this curiosity, all this unknown. See, I don't know if you pushed this person away or they pushed you away, but it's a person who doesn't let anyone in. Now, I wonder if this is someone who either they're not letting you in or you're not letting them in. Take that as it resonates, because this is about emotional intimacy, connecting on that emotional level. See, it's whether someone's actually invested for the right reasons. Tell me about justice and harmony here. It has to do with someone reflecting on this. See, I feel some of you, you're leaving this behind. You're going down another path if you're the feminine. I mean, it could be this person reflecting on this. See, learning something. The person who's curious, learning, doing things by the book. It has to do with faith. It's about living in the moment, taking a risk. This is somebody who's, I feel, uncertain. There's uncertainty about taking a risk if you feel the same too. This is another thing. It's all about someone who's afraid to take that leap of faith, the fear of taking a risk. If you took a risk with someone before, obviously you're going to feel a little, like something's off. You took a risk and didn't get what you wanted. So it has to do with this person. Yeah, let's have a look at this beginning. See, I feel like you're off on a new path. You're going down a whole new path because I feel there's someone you just don't see a future with. I feel like you did, but they're not. It's secretive. They're hiding things. But I'm going to be surprised. I feel this is someone kind of confused about yourself, because I wonder if you're the feminine, if you're aloof, acting maybe like you're not interested when you are. I don't know, because it has to do with this person making a move. And someone's trying to learn something if you've moved on. See, it's about the one, choosing the one. See, there's a spark, attraction, a passionate new beginning. Yeah, it all has to do with this person offering the cup, filling the cup. So it has to do with waiting. Some of you were waiting for someone. You felt like they were the one. Now I feel like you feel differently because it's over. It was painful. It's over. You're ready to go down the path. I feel like who's coming towards you is someone different. I feel like you're looking at your type. Something to do with your type, the type of people that are attracted to you or you're attracted to. But I feel like you're going down a new path, and I think you're going to go for this because it's a person preparing. Someone's curious, learning. They're preparing to reach out. And I feel like you are prepared. You are prepared for somebody else. I feel like you've been prepared for a long time. So interesting. Yeah, you're about to get something you want, but it's not coming from who you think. That's what I feel. Yeah, it's an energy of a single person. Someone who's single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Someone who looks out for themselves, looks out for number one. But I love this. Yeah, see, it's an energy of single. Now, it could be somebody here who wasn't single, and they are single now. Or they were single, but they still weren't letting someone in. Just take it. You're going to know who this is or what this is about. But to be honest, I feel who's coming in isn't who you think. Because you have a curious stranger here who's coming in to start something. Yeah, they want to talk. They want to connect. See that emotional connection. Someone who lets someone in. I wonder if it is the feminine who's not letting someone in. Queen of Pentacles can often be someone who doesn't really let anyone in until they're sure that you're compatible or that it's going somewhere, because it's about doing things together. Some of you have someone who never wants to do anything together. They're secretive, so it becomes confusing. Now, this could be something that's happened where you've become this way. It's an energy of trying something different. And some of you, I feel, staying single a little bit longer, making sure somebody is right. But I'm going to tell you, you've got this person who wants to connect. They want to have a conversation. It's about being on the same page. I feel like it's an energy of someone here you're just not on the same page with. You just don't get each other. But the person who's coming in is different. And I feel like you're different than their usual type. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a masculine looking at all this energy. But it's all about two people who get each other on the same page. Yeah, nice. There it is. I see change for the better. Some of you have moved on. Some of you have definitely moved on from a situation. If it's not you, it's this other person. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Yeah, it has to do with a reason to celebrate, something they've learned. Schedules, routines, their lifestyle. It's all about home. And a strong financial foundation. This is someone who's gone through change, but it's about going with the flow. And I feel this is some of you just kind of going with the flow or learning to go with the flow. See, it's finding that emotional balance. But it's when you know something is off with someone too, like they're not interested maybe for the right reason, or they're not investing emotionally. And I feel this is what you want. Is someone who connects emotionally, or you're just at the same level, I feel. But who comes towards you, I feel, isn't going to be who you think. I just get a vibe. You got a curious stranger here. You're about to get fulfillment. You're about to get an invitation. They're going to fill your cup. But this person's kind of looking at whether you will feel the same, if you're going to be interested in them. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Who is this person, this curious stranger? This is someone who knows some things about your history. They know something. They've learned something. So they must be around you in your world in some way. Or maybe your neighborhood. I wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhere in your neighborhood. But whoever they are, it's about going down this path, teaming up, connecting, spending time, doing things together. If somebody wants to get together, see company, companionship. Someone's feeling lonely. They want some company and companionship. Maybe this is what this person's learned about yourself. But there's that pentacle. See, you're going to look at this. This is a building of the foundation. There it is, being in alignment, two people in alignment, two people who get each other. So some of you it is a crossroads choice and decision. It's about whether to just stay single and to come together with this person. I feel they're going to be approaching you, coming towards you. They're at a crossroads, definitely. There's the pentacle. See, offering the pentacle, taking things to the next level, commitment. I mean, it could be someone coming back around who's gone through some kind of change, but I feel like you have changed. I feel like you've moved on. I mean, it could be yourself with that Page of Swords, even the feminine, being curious about someone else. It is very possible it's yourself, but it is a masculine. This card has the masculine and feminine. But it has to do with building this foundation, starting things up right. Somebody who comes in right. It's where I feel there's just that moment where you realize someone's not right for you. It's time to move on. So I really feel it's just someone that you don't know. Yeah, I see crush, longing for love. Now, this is often a person who's sincere, too. Someone who longs for love. They're single, feeling kind of lonely. Some of you do have someone who could be missing you. But it's often just that look over the shoulder, reminiscing. See, reminiscing about your values, what it is you want. And I do feel there's some change about your lifestyle here, going through some kind of change. But the lovely thing about this is this person's learning, curiosity about a house, a home, the crush. I feel it's a person who's going to give you something. It could be a gift. I mean, maybe you gave this person a gift and you know who this is. And it's about them reciprocating. So pretty interesting. I feel there's different scenarios. Some of you don't know who this is. It's a curious stranger. Others of you, it's somebody here, because it has to do with waiting for the one. And I see a house and a home, someone living alone, feeling lonely. It's a person who works a lot, maybe even works from home. But it's a person who, it's about building. It's about coming together, putting in effort. I see memories. It's about, oh, I know what it is. It's creating new memories. That's what it is by giving gifts. Sentimental. Someone who's more sentimental. Some of you may be a little sentimental, but it has to do with this other person. You're going to get something you want. You're about to get wish fulfillment. So I just feel some of you, it's going to be someone who you don't know. Others of you, it's just a person who's been missing you, longing for love. Or it's someone who's been holding a torch for some time. Yeah, I see gatherings, getting together, some kind of good news. See, there's good news. A community, people getting together, some kind of celebration. You might meet this person in your social circle, or they're in your neighborhood. Or maybe some of you have worked with this person, someone who's been holding a torch. But some of you, it's just the news of something new. Some kind of good news. Yeah, there it is. This is what you want, a partner, someone who's stable, reliable. That's what's coming in. There's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Somebody who you can count on. Someone who's a little more generous with their time and energy. So it's about someone preparing. This is someone who's been preparing. Maybe their house and home. It could be them leaving someone else behind, but it's an energy of the power couple. Someone who you thought is what I feel. This person that I don't think you see a future with someone. They're just not the one. Because they weren't stable, they weren't reliable, they didn't build. You were doing all the work. But this is I think this is just a different person. Someone who's curious in your neighborhood, social circle, at work. Yep, there's aha. It has to do with someone coming up with an idea, something unique. Now, I wonder if this is a little energy of, often when I see this, it's energy of someone who's eccentric. It has to do with this person taking a leap of faith. But it's an energy of living in the moment, trying something different, just going with the flow. And that's maybe something that you're doing, or it's them. But you're going to come together with someone. And I do feel they're stable. They are somebody who has faith in themselves to make the right choice. Some of you may have found out somebody wasn't faithful or loyal as well. And this is why it ended painfully. There's definitely been some hurt here. But there's going to be truth and victory. Someone's taking a leap. This person's going to take a leap of faith. I feel like it's them. Some of you have taken a risk before. You won't be taking a risk again. So this is someone who takes that risk. Yeah. See, there it is, waiting. It's almost pops in my head, the story of my life, right? Waiting, always waiting. Yeah, but I feel this is someone who only waits for so long too, and then you just leave it behind. But I think this is somebody here, it has to do with this situation coming to fruition. Yeah, being in alignment, two people in alignment. See, I feel like you weren't in alignment with someone. And I do see a bit of a spiritual journey, so it's spiritual alignment too. But there's somebody who's all up in their feels. Someone who longs for love. If you weren't in alignment with someone, like I say, they wouldn't connect emotionally. They kept all their feelings to themselves. It could be this person coming back around. But if you have someone who comes back around and they haven't changed, which I feel for some of you has already happened, this is where you turn your back and it's a painful ending. It's over. It's like you'd rather be single. But then you have this other curious person around you somewhere at your work, your neighborhood. I mean, there's some sort of get-together or gathering too. You may have met this person and crossed paths with them, so you may be unaware that this person's curious about you. You know, they're manifesting, little Gemini energy, someone who's manifesting. They have everything they need. They're prepared. They have everything they need to manifest their desires, and this is what someone's been doing. So yeah, you do have a curious stranger here. It's someone's hopes and dreams, everything they could ever want here, because they've learned something. Now it's about putting all the cups on the table. See, there it is. Someone who's getting out there. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it could be the same person where you're actually in alignment now, where you weren't in alignment before, with morals, values, lifestyle, whatever it be. There's going to be changes to lifestyle, structure, house, home, all these things. Schedules, routines. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, feeling safe, feeling happy. See, some of you, you have to make a decision, because some of you have gone through some change where you just kind of feel like you just want to be single. Because it's when you go down this path, it looks like there's just this constant waiting. But I do feel like you're prepared. Some of you are changing your look too, thinking of getting out there again. But this is a practical, sensible person, someone who's very grounded. Yeah, you're seeing some kind of truth. So that's that little aha moment for yourself as well, being enlightened. But it has to do with victory. See, taking a risk of victory. So I feel there's ideas too. And I really feel like the person who's coming towards you is going to be somewhat like yourself. You mirror each other. So it's people who want someone like themselves. But you're very much the same, but with Temperance, you're very much the same, but just a little different. Okay, so I feel some of you, you're different than this person's usual type, but there's something they like that they see, and they're going to go for it. And I think you're going to go for it too. I feel like you're going to go down this path with this person, but as it stands now, some of you have no idea who this is. They're just curious. They're learning things. Your lifestyle, your history. They're talking to people. So they're in your social circle or somewhere in your neighborhood community. This person, I mean, this is somebody who, they want victory. They want this victory, this win or lose energy. Because it's kind of like, what do they have to lose? See, it's being in alignment, coming together. The stars under there. The stars are aligning. Now I wonder for, definitely, I mean, I see... It's a person who's curious that you don't know, and others of you, it's somebody who could be coming in where you're actually in alignment now. Or like I say, some of you, you're not with someone. And it's often a person, see, company companionship, someone who wants a partner, someone who to do things with, a couple that work together, play together, stay together. See, this person wants the same thing as you. It's like they always feel left out on the outside looking in. See, it's other people who are married, committed. It's someone who wants what other people have. And they see you as that person. So really interesting. If you know who this is, like I say, you're in alignment, but it's about taking things to the next level. It's about commitment. Someone who likely has never been married or never gone that far. Wow. Doesn't have to be. But I really like this because whether you know who it is or not, it's kind of irrelevant because it's an energy of this person just coming towards you. It's an energy of being someplace. And it just happening where you come together. So this is the past too, the path someone's been on. See, someone wasn't the one. They weren't the right person. And you waited. But while you waited, you focused on work. Now you're more prepared. You're in alignment. But it's this other person being in alignment with you. That's what's so interesting. I really wish you the best here. I feel this is one of these things, just kind of let this kind of play out. Pay attention to the signs, the signals around you. Some of these things might, you know, reveal themselves if you have no clue. But it's really the stars aligning, two people at the right place, the right time. And there's people here. Could be two people bringing the two of you together. But I do see married couples. Because this is someone who always feels they're on the outside. Everybody else is married. They have happy home, happy life. They're always on the outside. And I feel maybe this is the feminine feeling that way, but I wouldn't be surprised if this other person feels exactly the same. That's why I feel this is special. So do take care, and we'll see you soon.